welcome back. I have my November wax and candle empties, and yes, it's been a while. It's been a crazy month, and yeah, I just didn't have any energy or time to do any filming. Unfortunately, Frank's dad passed away November 27th, and it was expected at some point, but it's always kind of a shock. He did have lung cancer and a lot of other health issues. And he was home till just a couple days before he passed away. So we're going back and forth to Kitchener, which is probably door to door is about an hour and a half away. And yeah, the cancer is big in Frank's family. Frank's sister passed away with cancer at 50. Frank's had cancer twice. Now his dad has passed away from cancer. So, yeah, it was pretty rough on his mom there. So Frank, basically being the only child now, made all the arrangements, and so he's going back and forth. So yeah, it was quite draining in that. So. Anywho, yeah, he lived till 87, which is pretty good for that family. I know Frank says he doesn't think anyone in his family even got close to that age before they passed. So, yeah, so it was quite busy. And then Millie, she tore her cruciate ligament in her leg. And we had a consult. Finally, they put a surgery consult in. And we would have had to wait about 5 weeks just to get in to get a surgery consult in London here. So I phoned up the vet and I said, we gotta wait like 4 or 5 weeks just to get the consult, and then who knows how much longer after that to actually get the surgery. So they called Guelph, which is just past Kitchener, and they have the veterinary school here in Ontario, and they have just a wonderful reputation for surgeries and that. So we had to take Millie down while kind of visiting his dad at the same time, because Guelph and Kitchener are close by. And we dropped her off, and they did an assessment, and she's going to go for surgery this Tuesday, December 7th. So we're going to drive her down there on the 7th, and she has to stay the night. It works out well because Frank has to take his mom in Kitchener back to the funeral home to finish up some paperwork and that. And then the next day we have to go and pick Millie up from surgery. So, yeah, and everything kind of happens at once. I had to replace all the brakes in my truck, and a bunch of repairs. Our fridge broke down. Frank was trying to fix it. He just kind of ran out of time with everything going on. So we had to get a new fridge. We did take a couple hours to go out and look around, but we just didn't have time to kind of make a decision. So right now we're just using the fridge in the garage for the past couple weeks. And yeah, it's just been a little bit crazy. So, yeah, there's always something going on. So, yeah, I had to go up to my mom's too at some point. She had a fall, but she's okay. But we don't know how much longer she's going to be able to stay at home. So I was up there. So anyway, just before I came up, I decided I should do some paperwork for Frank's company, and I was going to do the bank reconciliation, so I kind of ran that off. And then I was looking at my to-do list for his company, and I thought, oh crap, November 30th I was supposed to pay the quarterly sales tax, and today's December 3rd. So anyway, so I thought, okay, I'll just quickly calculate it. The worst thing that can happen is they'll just charge us a late fee. But these two numbers, you know, they're supposed to kind of be the same. Sometimes I'm off by $10, $20, no big deal. But I was off by $473. So the past 2 hours I've been trying to figure out why there is such a huge discrepancy. I've been going through 8 pages of figures and I can't figure it out. So I thought I'll just give the government more money and let the accountant figure it out at year end. It all comes out in the wash. So anyway, I hope you skipped ahead. I forgot to tell you guys to skip ahead if you wanted to. I'll put a timestamp down there when I actually start the reviews. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, you know, I've been kind of stressed because of everything going on, but I thought at least I can take Abby out in the woods. So I took her out for a couple days, but you could tell she was kind of looking around going, how come Millie's not coming? What's going on? And probably the third or fourth time I tried to take her out in the woods, just me and her, she just refused. She just put her little paws down and she refused. She would not go in the woods anymore. So I thought, well, I'll just take her around the neighborhood. Well, that lasted a couple times, and then she decided, nope, I'm not going out without Millie. So Abby is refusing to go for any walks because Millie can't go. So I'm been going out for walks and hikes by myself. So it's just, everything's just a mess right now. So anyway, and it's going to be a very long recovery for Millie too, months. So anywho, I better get started. But anyway, that's where I've been anyhow. But I thought, it's going to be long enough in here, I just thought I'd quickly show you some new Sensationals that were in the Canadian Wal Marts here. The price is getting ridiculous, so I didn't go too crazy, but I'll just go through these really quick. So the first one is Berry Lattice Pie. Oh, that looks so good. I just love their labels. And this is not an overly strong cherry. It's not like cherry cough syrup or anything like that. It's very, very muted. I can actually pick up a little bit of the dough, like the crust. Yeah, it's a very muted kind of, oh, I'm trying to pop it out to smell the other side, but it's in there good. Anyway, yeah, it's just a very earthy, subdued kind of cherry. So, and then they do have the what are they called? The Day of the Dead, I think it's called. Anyway, those wax melts out also. I did get this one called, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But underneath it says Marigold Blossoms anyhow. And this one really smells good. I really like this one. It's got beautiful yellow wax. Oh, it's just a really yummy, there's a sweet floral. There's a sweetness in there. But I really, really like that one. So that one's Marigold Blossoms. And again, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that other name. And the other sort of the Day of the Dead kind of wax melt is La Katrina. And this one is a beautiful purple wax. And yeah, this is really nice for the spring or summer. It's just a fruity scent. It's good. And then this label's beautiful. Cabin Escape. And this one's like a woodsy amber scent. I think it's more woodsy amber than clone amber, though it certainly is cloney, but I think it's more of a woodsy scent. But yeah, I'd love to be on vacation right now, right there. This is Bubbles, and this is a laundry scent. This is very authentic. Oh, that's very good. Maybe a little bit of a perfumey laundry scent. And I did get Take a Hike. Oh, that looks beautiful. It reminds me of going out west to Alberta and BC. Those mountains. Oh, this one smells different than the last time I smelled it. I think I'm getting nose blind here. But this is a fresh aquatic scent. I don't get a cloney scent with this one. I do get a little bit of a woodsy scent. I get a little bit of evergreen and then just kind of fresh, clean air. I love that one. And this one is Juicy. I thought this one might smell like their classic cherry berry scent, but it's different. This is kind of like a fruit punch. Oh, you can just smell all sorts of berries there. And then Cotton Candy Cloud. I don't know if this smells like cotton candy per se, but it does smell like sweet candy. Alright, so those are the Sensationals. Okay, let's get started with these empties here. I only got through 6 candles, and some of these were like half full at the beginning of the month. I got more wax melts in, but yeah, I wasn't home too often. So this one is an oldie but goodie. It was poured back in 2013. I think I got 3 of these at the time in HomeSense, Winners, Marshalls, and that. But it's the Yankee Candle Soho Living, and this is pumpkin brulee. And I had the best luck with this candle. All 3 of them burned really, really well. It did soot because it was just, I really had to trim the wicks a lot. Every time I blew it out, you could just see the oil pooling. It threw so good. It was like 8, 9 out of 10 throw with this candle. It was just a really yummy pumpkin bakery scent. And yeah, it was just such a good candle. It's kind of sad to see that go, but I've been hanging on to it long enough. Another Yankee candle I love is Autumn Lodge. And I found these at HomeSense a couple years ago. They came out again. So I did pick some up, about 3 of these in HomeSense, because I absolutely love this scent. It's a woodsy cherry tobacco. It's so warm and cozy, perfect for the fall and the winter. Oh, it's just so, so good. So I do have a couple more of these left, and it threw really, really well. About 8 out of 10. And this is DW's Vanilla Marshmallow Cocoa. This is their Cafe Creations line. So this came out last year, and they all had these different, each scent had a different kind of pattern on the top of it. And they're all coffee-based scents, and this one was just vanilla marshmallow. And yeah, it burned really well. It was 2 wicks. I had no issues with the burn on this one. It filled up the kitchen. Yeah, they're very, very good. I do have quite a few left. I thought I might as well stock up. But yeah, I'm going to actually keep this lid and use it for other things. And this is a Yankee Candle Moonbeams on Pumpkins. It's a medium jar. And this one, I had no problems with the burn. I'm trying to think now. I think it was probably about medium in the kitchen, and probably in like a small to medium-sized room, it would do even better than a medium throw. It basically smelled like pumpkin bread, or pumpkin, actually picked up maybe a little bit of banana in there, but it was kind of like a pumpkin zucchini loaf kind of bakery scent. And, oopsie, oops, what's dropping here? Mint chocolate. I just finished this up yesterday from Bath and Body Works. This was from a couple of years ago. Yeah, 2019. I love mint chocolate to eat, to smell. I just love that combination. Had no issues at all with the burn. It probably was about a 9 out of 10 throw. It was just the perfect blend of mint and chocolate. And this is from 2018, the Caramel Apple from Bath and Body Works. I think maybe I cotton balled this once, or maybe I just blew it out and relit it and it was fine again. But yeah, it's just basically caramel apple, and this one threw like a beast, and love that combination of the caramel apple. So that is it for the candles. I did go through some tea lights by Yankee Candle. This is the Honeycrisp Apple. And again, these tea lights really don't throw too much. I'll go through a couple of these Yankee ones. The centerpieces, the Easy Melt Cups. This is November Rain. And this one actually filled up the family room, which needs a very strong scent. It's cologne-y, but it's just fresh and clean and aquatic. I really love that one. And this one is Sweet Maple Chai in the centerpiece. Oh, this is so, so good. A lot of companies don't do maple scents too well, but this one really was pretty authentic. And you get a little bit of that coffee. You get some of that sweetness in there. It was really, really good and through fairly well. And Farmstead Festival. I had this in my bedroom. And yeah, it took up, yeah, I could smell it maybe throughout half of the bedroom, so it could have been a little bit stronger. But it's just a combination of all those fall fruits there. And let's do Scentsy next. This is Cruising. So this is a little bit of a leather scent. Actually, it reminds me of that new car smell. You get just that freshness, that leathery kind of smell. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that fresh car smell. This is Saddle Up, which is another leather scent. Oh, can't smell it too much anymore. This one, maybe it was a little more cologne-y. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything. But this one was a bit lighter, if I remember correctly. I had it in Julian's bathroom. And yeah, about a medium throw. And this is Sheer Leather. I was really into the leather scents there. Or maybe this one was the one that was... Maybe this one was the one that was cologne-y, because I can't smell that one too much. I think this Sheer Leather was maybe a little more cologne-y. Yeah, this one was more cologne-y. Oh, I can't remember anymore. Cloudberry Dreams. This is a really good berry scent, and it was it was sweet and tart, but I think it was a little more tart than anything. It was just a combination of different fruits. Yeah, but it had that tartness to it, and sometimes I would melt this with like a woodsy or evergreen scent. It was a nice combination. Plum and White Woods, and I think I got more plum than anything. There was an earthiness to it, so I guess that's where the woods come in, but I think I got more plum than anything. It was a little bit light, but it was actually long lasting. And then Winterberry Apple Tea. This is such a beautiful scent. Oh, yeah, you can smell the berries. I don't know if I get so much tea. It's a distant second, the tea, but you definitely get those really yummy fall winterberry scents. Okay, and I did go through a couple of these Mainstays melts. I have no luck with these. I have absolutely no luck. I got the raspberry one and the French toast, and I could not smell them. So I have tried some other fragrances from that line in the past, and I give up. They just don't work. Sensationals County Fair. This is a dual pack of caramel, apple, and roasted chestnuts. I absolutely love the roasted chestnut side. I burned them together, I melted them together, but I do have some packs that have just the roasted chestnut. It is such a good scent, one of my favorite sensational scents. And together they just, oh, it's so good. It's so warm. I mean, it has that little bit of nuttiness, but it's so warm. Just a very, very light spice. It's just so good. I do have a couple of backups of that one. Oh, here's a Yankee Candle Wax Melt single in Cider House. I haven't been to Yankee in so long. I just hate going out shopping this time of year because the stores are so crowded and packed and busy, and I just can't stand that. But and maybe after Christmas I'll go back to Yankee. But this is a really good earthy apple scent. And yeah, it had probably a little stronger than a medium throw, maybe a 6 or 7. Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Caramel Spice. And yeah, this was vanilla and caramel. It was actually very good. There's a little bit of cinnamon in there. It was just a really nice, warm bakery scent. And it had a very good throw and it lasted quite a while. This one goes back a bit. Sensationals Black Pepper and Rosemary. And yeah, this one's a very unique scent, and that's why I like it so much. It is clone-y, but there definitely is like a peppery, spicy note to it. This is very strong, very long lasting. I just had to put 1 cube in the bathroom, and it lasted for a couple days. But yes, it is clone-y, so it's not to everyone's taste, but it's very unique, and I do like that. The spiciness of it. Vanilla Bean Butterscotch, another yummy bakery scent from Sensationals. Oh, this is an old one, but it's still throwing very well, is Tea Time by Sensationals. I wish they would bring this back. It is such a good tea scent. Oh, I just love this one. It's soft and it even has like a little bit of a perfumey note to it. Kind of reminds me of jasmine tea, just that soft floral kind of note. But I wish they would bring this one back. They do a really good chai tea too, and I wish they would bring that one back. This is Pecan Waffles by Sensationals. And this was closer to the beginning of the month. Yeah, you get a vanilla caramel nutty kind of scent in there. Yeah, I really do like their bakery scents. They always throw well and they last a decent amount of time. This is Camp Therapy by Sensationals. Oh, I could use a little bit of that therapy right now. Man, I love camping. This was cologne-y. This one wasn't that strong. It was a soft cologne. It wasn't like a sinus draining kind of cologne. It was kind of a soft cologne. But yeah, it wasn't that strong or long lasting. And this is Wander by Fusion, which is a sister company of Sensationals. This one on the website had 9 different scent notes to it, and that's just, it's craziness. I just got a cologne, like a sharp kind of cologne scent. Yeah, it wasn't really anything to write home about. Tonka Suede. So Tonka is a type of vanilla, so it was kind of a suede with a little bit of sweet vanilla thrown in. Very soft, very relaxing. Got maybe about a medium throw out of this one. Oh, but it's just so soft and so relaxing. And, oh, the last one. One of my favorite Sensationals is Grandpa's Workshop. And I still have about 4 or 5 backups because I didn't want it to disappear. So when it did disappear, I had some backups. And this is a dual pack of crushed cardamom and tobacco and cedar. This is different from the Yankees cherry tobacco scent, the Autumn Lodge. But they both are just so warm and relaxing. They're spotlight to me. Oh my gosh, this one's so good. Oh man, oh, I just love this one. I took this to Quebec quite a few years ago, and it was in our hotel room, and I had my little warmer, and we went out to dinner. We came back, we got off the elevator, and our room was around the corner and then another 30 feet down. I could smell this coming off the elevator. Oh, it's strong and it's long lasting. Oh, thank goodness I have backups. Oh, wow. God, that's just one of my favorite Sensationals. Okay, that's it. Oh my God, how long is this? Sorry, I'll put a time. I'll have to remember to put a timestamp below so you can skip half the stuff. Anyway, that's my life. That's my life update. Hopefully it'll settle down this month, but who knows. But anyway, thank goodness I have my books. I've done a lot of reading this month with all Frank driving. I'm just reading, trying to take my mind off things. So I'll try to, maybe tomorrow, I'll review the books that I read in November. I got through about 7 of them there. So that's what's keeping me sane right now is my books. So anyway, I hope everyone else is doing well, and be kind to each other. Give your loved ones a hug and kiss. You just never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.